title, you know what this is.
Speak the mic.
Okay, so you read the title, you know what this is. Idiot with Tools tries to fix camera. This is the third instalment I've done of this little series where I have a camera, it usually is broken or has a problem, and I feel like I can fix it, which is probably very misguided. But this one should be easy, so we'll see. So the camera in question is the Mamiya 645 Pro, which, as a lot of people will probably know, has a number of flawed design features, and I have run into a couple of these. So this has been sat on a shelf for, I want to say, 2 years now, maybe like 18 months, with the infamous mirror stop broken. Now, that looks, hold on, that looks like this. The mirror stop is a piece of plastic, a spring, and a screw. This piece right here, which lives, let's see if I can do this, which lives in here, down here, that one, right where that screw head is, and basically that stops the mirror in the right position, and because the distance from the back of the lens to the mirror to the focusing screen needs to be equal to the back of the lens to the film plane, that's important to keep in the right place. If without it, the photos will be out of focus quite badly, and so yeah, it needs to be replaced. It's a common problem with these cameras. The Mamiya Pro and the Super both suffer from this, so if you have one of them, check it. Basically, there's a small arm inside which has a hard plastic piece on it, and over time, these cameras are getting up to like 30 years old now. When the mirror comes down, it puts weight on that, and over time that breaks and then just sort of falls apart. Now, those pieces, this is something separate. Those pieces are using this screw. It's how it's aligned. That's how you get the correct measurement from the mirror to the back of the lens. And I decided, well, I have been trying slowly for years to get the piece 3D printed exactly how it was before. So 3D print the piece that broke in the same way and then fit it, which looks like an absolute pig to do, which is why I've been putting it off. So I had it 3D printed. I had a couple 3D printed actually. Every time everyone was like, because I don't have a 3D printer, everyone was like, is this right? Because this looks way too small. And it is tiny. It's a teeny tiny piece. And I was like, yeah, that's correct. Don't worry about it. And yeah, I kind of just chickened out doing it. So instead, since then, since that happened, I have basically found another guy online on Thingiverse who prints these pieces. I'll zoom you right in because these are small, just to show scale. Prints these pieces. Now, this is just one solid piece, and you'll see that there's a number in there. So I have a load of these, which were lovingly printed by my colleague at work, Ben. The file for this I will link in the description of this video once it's published. I don't have it to hand at the moment. But basically, this does the same function as the piece with the screw and the spring, but should be a lot easier to fit. Now, the number on here relates to the distance from the bottom of this piece to the center of this, I believe. So yeah, the guy that made this and designed this has put a video on YouTube, which again I will link in the description, so you can watch that if you want, and does a very good job of explaining how this works, design each camera is slightly different, ever so slightly different. So you need to calibrate the distance using different versions of these. Come on. So using different versions of these to calibrate where it's going to focus. So I have got a ton of these. I've got a ton of these, all the way from 5, which I assume is 5 mil, 4.5, 4.4, 4.3, 4.2, 4.1, 4.4, no, 4 dead, 3.9, 3.3, 3.7, 3.6, 3.5, 4, and 3.3. So that's everything I've got. Someone's live watching. Hello. I don't know how to get chat. If anyone wants to chat, chat. Can't see it. I don't know how to see it. Nope, don't know how to see it. Oh well. So I've got a load of these. I have 3 of each size, just in case, as a backup. So that's exciting. I don't know where to start, to be honest with you, and I was almost going to do eeny, meeny, miny, but I think I might just start with 4 and see how that looks. Because the other thing with my Mamiya is that the release for the prism is broken, which it works. I can kind of do it. It's not ideal, but again, just need another 3D piece printed, and I need to take off this bottom. No, yeah, I need to take off this whole plate around here to replace that, which is again a pig. But what I'm going to do is, normally what you'd want to do is you'd want to run a roll of film through it to make sure that the film plane and the lens and the focusing screen are calibrated. I'm not going to do that just yet, but the advantage of these being basically more easily swappable is that I can shoot a roll, I can then go through and change depending on what size I need. But I'm going to, maybe naively, measure the distance from the lens and see if that fits. So if infinity looks like infinity, I'm going to assume it's pretty much there, and then I'll do 70 centimeters and go with see if the zone system is accurate. And if you don't know about the zone system, you can check out my last video, which was all about the zone system and using it with wide angle lenses. So if you fancy watching that, give it a watch, that'd be good. But first things first, let's take the back off. So I'm going to try and film this as best possible. I don't know how well this is going to go. This is the second Mamiya 645 Pro body I've had. So the first one, there's a story there. The first Pro I had basically self-destructed. I had the winder on, power winder, and took a shot halfway through a roll, just shredded all the gears inside. I don't know if it was the winder or the body, all the gears shredded. So I had to get a replacement body, but I then kept all the accessories, winder. I got rid of the winder, this one came with this body. Lens, prism, all that stuff. That was all with this one. So that was all good. Okay, so how am I going to do this easily? So we're going to start. What you will need for this repair is your 3D printed parts, which you can see down here. And we're going to go with 4 to start with. Let's move those away for now. Messing up my order. And I borrowed, like, I've got JIS, which is Japanese Industrial Standard screwdriver at work, which I was like, that's perfect, that's going to fit perfectly, excellent. And I can't get it in because the angle is so odd. So if you see, I need to get it in here. Focusing is annoying. So I need to get it behind this metal plate here. Yeah, focus. I need to get it behind this metal plate here. Basically, the screw is in there. That's what I need to do. So that should be fine. What I'm going to try and do is manually focus this. That screw there is the little bastard I need to get out. So I'm going to lock the mirror up, which literally is moved out of the way. And then what I've got is I've got a very cheap, I really should put this down somewhere down low. I've got this really cheap screwdriver that I've had forever, but the one advantage of it is it comes with flexible thing. So I can then get it in to this bit here, to this bit here, bend it, fit it, and unscrew it, which is great. Didn't know that was really a thing, but it is. So I've got to figure out also which way around this goes. So I'm assuming it's that way with the screw here, because there's a little metal shim which goes in this gap, and then the mirror will come down like that and then go up. Okay. So this is going to be horrific to try and stay out of the way of, because I think it's just not going to happen. The other option would be to get like ground glass or something on the back of the camera. Again, I don't know if that's going to work or not. So let's prop you up a tiny bit. What have we got? Let's do nervy T. Because okay, we're going to use a battery. Prop this up. Hopefully, so you can see. T good. Okay. How are we going to do this? So that's the screw right there. Good memory focus. God. That's the little bastard. So I'm going to go in there. And then I'm going to, fuck. Okay. How am I going to be able to do this? Looking at the screen. Because I can't look at the camera at the same time. Okay. I think that's in. Sod it. Yeah, everything's doing. I'm doing that. Cool. So that's I'm doing. Don't worry, I've got nice tweezers. Okay, that's the broken bit. You see it? That's the broken bit. If anyone watching can tell me if my audio is working, that would be really good. I think it's working, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how loud it is. No frame of reference. so cute. Okay, let's get this little piece out. So yeah, I literally haven't touched this since I got it, since it broke. That is this way around. That is the little arm that was the mirror stop originally, and it breaks in the same place. So screw goes in the middle there, and then you have another bit down the side, which is what screws it on and keeps it basically tight. So that's there, and there should. Yes, sweet. Okay, so we're going to start with 4. And we'll see what this looks like. So that will work. That one. Dead on. Again, filming and doing this. Not easy. Oh, okay. So I've got to be careful of the shotgun as well because that's now exposed. Thanks to having to have the mirror locked up. For anyone just tuning in, I'm sure this is a riveting live stream. Oh, it's fine, no one's watching. Why are you not going on? Damn it. What if I grab it by the letters? That'd be easier. Let's try that. Ooh, it's not on, but it ain't far. Cool. That is on there. That was, well, a little bit fatty. Cool. That was a little bit fatty, but I've seen people do the other one, and the other one looks way harder. I'm also happy with that. Now I'll get to the screw. Big bastard of a screw. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Magnetize. Come on. I keep forgetting that I am doing this in front of myself. Cool. That's going to be better. Then I'm not going to keep looking at myself. But I might start approaching you. No, don't roll. I put the mirror down, you should be able to see. So look, for reference, focus. That's the screw. That's the screw there. It was originally there. That is the new mirror stop. Like, it's still 3D printed, but I'm just concerned that with the other one it's just going to go in exactly the same place again. So at least with this, A, it's easier to replace out if necessary, and B, like, it's less finicky to do in the first place. Yeah, mirror just rests on that. Just down there. Alright, let's do a... Excuse me. Okay, so cable up there is... Okay, infinity's going to be fun. How am I going to measure that? I have a tiny gap in the window. The problem is I never measured it originally, so I don't know how tight the tolerance was for infinity to begin with. So I kind of just have to assume that it was off, and that I'm then just winging it now. Okay, let's try with this. Alright, that's like, let's call that infinity. Yeah. That's saying it's focused at infinity. Which ain't infinity. Okay, so back to this. Let's go again. I bought this originally being like, this is going to be a holiday camera, a travel camera. Never took it because it was like the second roll I put for it broke. And that was the first time it broke. First time it broke was way worse than the second time it broke. So mirror lock up. When I have this fixed, maybe I'll do a video on it. That'll be fun. Okay, so I was front focusing. Yeah, front focusing. So we're going to go through it again. We're going to take the screwdriver and take this little thing out. Okay, bendy screwdriver is good, but I'm sure I could get a better one to do an even better job than this. If anyone's got any recommendations, that'd be great. But again, I probably shouldn't be allowed to be using these tools. I kind of know what I'm doing, but not really. Am I even screwing that? Yeah, screw is out again. So this is going to be... I want bets on how many attempts people think this is going to take. Because obviously while I'm filming this, it's live. So I don't know how many attempts I'm going to take to get it. But I think 3. 3. That's what it's going to be. It's going to take me 3 attempts to get the right size. Because I'm going to nail it. I'm going to think I'm going to nail it. And then I'm going to do a test roll. And it's not going to be right. So we'll see. Okay, do I go up or down in size? I'm going to say down. I'm going to go 3.6. And I'm just plonking this one on. for? Oh, I'm doing a live stream. Okay, Ellie just came home. Maybe we won't get this done today. I'm not addicted. Okay, so what I'm going to do is so warm, man. Cool. You kind of just have to push it on. You fiddly little bastard. I just have to push it over the thing. What are we on now? We're on 3.6. Because we're going to see what difference that makes. Getting it. This is my pro angle. Cool. Second time. Infinity focus. Oh. Mirror down. Oh, close. That's close. That's so close. I might go with that. Right, it's just on the edge. If I go that much more. Then now I'm going from 4.36. So I reckon 3.5 might be the one. Let's see what. Oh, chat, I can do chat. Okay. Anyone chatting? Ben. I can't change the mic level. It's already at max. I could. How's that? Any better? That might be better. Ben? I need your assistance. I need you to tell me if that's loud enough or not. To be fair, I don't know when you were watching, because I've only just realised I can do chat. Ben. Sweet, that's the highest I can get it to go. So I'm hoping that's alright. I don't know what delay on this is either. Let's put you back. Okay, so. That didn't work. What was this? So, 4 didn't work. That was not right. It was focusing at 5 meters when it was actually focused at infinity. The 3.6 in the now is close. feel like 3.5 might be the one. But do I want to do it again, or do I want to run a test roll through it first? Opinions would be greatly appreciated. Ben. Do I do 3.5? There's no new springs. No new springs. Literally, the old piece. That's the best part, is there are no springs to fiddle about with. So, the old part had that monstrosity of a spring, which is a nightmare, apparently. Okay, you say try 3.5. Let's try 3.5. So, same shtick. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. So, same shtick. Mirror up. Very small, very fiddly. Didn't fancy it. That's why I put this off for 2 years. Now you know why. If anyone can see chat while watching this, Ben is the one who printed these. Very much appreciate. Don't think I needed quite so many. You just took the limber for latency. Jesus, this is really slow. I thought I had the fastest latency. Okay, well that's really annoying. That's slow. Okay, let's do 4.5. Third time's the charm. Called it. That wasn't ideal. Teeny tiny screw. Required. Let's keep you safe. And 3.5 is that one. These are kind of like having to be press fitted in. And they're quite tight. Which I guess is what you want, you don't want them to move about. Come on. Interestingly, I've only just noticed there is a hole on the front of the lens mount here. Can't see that, can you? Here. That's in manual focus. Nope. There is a hole in the lens mount here, which I assume must be for adjusting that screw, which is crazy. 3.6 is so close that I don't think in between 3.6 and I don't think a 3.55 would be noticeable. Okay, 3.6. Go in there. You're in the temporary scrap pile. Unless this is worse. So, damn it, lost it. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I'm worried that if I talk, I'll mess it up. Damn it. See? Messed it up. I don't need a repair manual for this. I've got YouTube videos. What else do you need? And a sheer determination to get this done. You don't need a repair manual, Ben. Repair manuals are for people that have time to read. Is that in? No. It's that little metal plate that I just can't quite get over. What is catching? Alright, let's try cleaning that out. And I think your tolerances might be a little bit tight, I'm going to be honest. Top angle's not working for me. Question about the mic. Holyland? Lark? It's not really a streaming mic, so that might be why the audio is rubbish. And I apologise if the first half of this video has been very quiet. But I'd like to think that Ben's input helped rectify that issue. I can't get this 3.5 on. Let's try a different one. Got enough of them. Okay, now we've got to find one. 3.8, 3.7, 3, no. 3, 8. 3, 8, 3, 5. Another 3, 5. Okay, let's try you instead. This feels like a better angle. It's because I'm hunched over the camera trying to do this. See, I'm really starting to wonder if the little gap in the middle is too thin. I don't stream enough to justify buying a streaming mic. It's only when I have something to repair, which is not often, because I'm often too lazy to do the repair work. But if you were the sort of person that did a lot of repairs, it would be a great way to invest it. Just saying. Let's just keep it in. No. This is a bloody nightmare. Oh, got it. I got it, I got it, I got it. Do I need to screw it in? I could just save a lot of time by just... Oh, should give me a new mic. Whoever Hard's Gaming is, then should give me a mic. 15-20 quid's not bad. Okay, let's test this. So, yeah. I'm going to call that a win, and I'm going to screw that on before I forget, otherwise it's going to come flying off. But I think that's good. I think that is good. So yeah, let's go with this one. So, just for future reference, anyone that is maybe doing this repair, on this part, different sizes will be needed depending on what camera you've got, your specific camera and lens combination. But the gap in between there, that gap, is very specific to the little thin piece of metal that's inside the camera, which is what the screw rests on when it's doing its job properly. So that's why I had to abandon that one and put a different 3.5 in. So you know, let's try. Oh, this is going to be a fun angle, isn't it? Let's try and screw this back in without looking like a complete knob. Probably should have put the mirror up first. Cool. It's a very long thread. Like a really long thread. Much longer than I would expect it to be. Okay, is that still in the right place, or have I moved it further by screwing it in? If it's close enough, I'll run a test roll through it and report back with my findings. I think that's good, you know. I think that might be a winner. Cool. 3.5 White Street. Oh. Well, if Matty is your friend, Matt, if Matt is your friend, all the more reason to do it, because he knows you. Oh, I don't know. What test rolls do I have? Let's have a look, shall we? Maybe across. Depends on what the weather's like tomorrow. Otherwise, I've got no black and white. See? This is how people spend their birthday. Watching me. I'm that good. I'm that entertaining. No black and white. 160 VC though. And 160 NC, 400 NC. Shot mug shots. It's a great way to do it. Thanks for the recommendation, Ben. I like that. 400. Black and white. Could be interesting. When did that expire? 2004. That could be awful. Can't shoot that. It's a special roll. Okay, maybe Across. I will see. Yeah, that's kind of where I have to leave it, because I have done it. It's not an expensive test roll because I bought these before they were discontinued. It's only expensive now they've been discontinued. So yes, let us pray that the Mamiya does work. And if it doesn't, it's all Ben's fault, who's in the chat. It's all Ben's fault for printing the wrong part, but I told him to print, so it should be fine. So yeah, thank you for watching, even if you do work with me and you printed these for me and you knew that I was going to be doing this. Thank you very much for watching. I will probably leave this on the channel just as a reference for people, in case you ever try doing this. Again, I will have the prints. Oh, I don't trust my abilities. I will have the link to these in the description, and if you do it, good luck to you. They're so much easier, these little bastards. And that little bastard, that thing is awful. Just the idea of it was terrifying me. So, finger of blame. Always is going to be your fault, Ben. So this gets passed down the line. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in another live stream when I have something else broken. Who knows how long that might be. And Ben, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Maybe I'll do a test on this. Maybe I'll do a review. Never done that. Review on this. At some point. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Whoa, that was weird.